Hey guys, what's up? Dr. Ambat Prime 2.0 here, and or know if you know me pretty well, and that's the video entitles. This is how I would cast the Batman movie. Now, as uh, as you all know, I'm celebrating the 80 years of Batman, and this is one of the videos I'm doing. So I figured I'd change things up and do like, if I could cast a Batman movie, if I could make one and cast one, this is who I would pick to play these certain characters in this Batman movie. And before I go on, if you've been following me on social media, and as if you could see very well, it's hard to tell by the lighting, but my hair is orange. It's hard. I have dark hair, but if you've been following me on social media, my hair is orange. But anyways, other than that, uh, if I could cast a Batman movie, this is who I would cast. And before I begin, I'm gonna start with the three main Batman characters that you need in a Batman movie. The three main characters that you would need in a Batman movie are Batman, Alfred Pennyworth, and Commissioner Gordon. Now let's start this off with Alfred, and then work our way up to Jim Gordon, and then Batman. As for who should play Alfred Pennyworth, I would pick none other than Michael Caine to reprise his role as Alfred. Now I feel like Michael Caine could reprise his role because he was so good in The Dark Knight. I just really want him to come back. He was so good. He was excellent. Plus, he was just so good in The Dark Knight that I really want him to just reprise his role and play Alfred once again. Yeah, I mean, he's just a wise man who's also a really good actor, and I feel like he could. I just really want to see him as Alfred once again. As for who should play Commissioner Jim Gordon, I would go with none other than Harrison Ford. I feel like he would be a good Jim Gordon because, I mean, other than he's known for being in Indiana Jones and Han Solo, I feel like he could do something for like being in a DC related movie. Plus, he's in a way like a cop kind of thing, so come on, give him the role. As for who should play Batman himself, I would go for Karl Urban. Now, I feel like he could be a good Batman, mainly because, well, I mean, he's been in other great movies. Plus, he's been in great movies like Thor Ragnarok, Star Trek, Dredd, the Amazon Prime series The Boys. Also, in a way, he does look like Bruce Wayne from the New 52 comics, so he would make a perfect Bruce Wayne. And that's another thing that you should know about him. So, in a way, I feel like he could pull off a really good Bruce Wayne and from like the New 52 Batman comics. So slap on a perfect Batman costume, and boom, we have a new and improved Batman. And also, well, now I'd like to start on the sidekicks. And what is Batman without his sidekicks? Because I mean, if I could if I could cast a Batman movie, these are the sidekicks that I would pick. Like, I would just want to do all of them, but here's what I would do if I could make a casting choice of the characters. First sidekick should be Dick Grayson as Nightwing, and who better to play him than Zac Efron? I've always felt like he would make a good Nightwing because, in a way, he kind of looks like him, and if you put on the right kind of costume, it would be like one from recent comics. And Zac Efron, he might be like in his 30s or something, but that's because, well, I would also want to see other Robins in the movie, so yeah, that's kind of why I chose Zac. Next, I would also want to see Red Hood in the movie, and I would want him to be played by none other than Cole Sprouse. I feel like he would make a good, Jason Todd because other than he already has the black hair, and, well, sure he's like in his 20s, but I've always wanted to see a live action Red Hood, and he just would, in a way, be able to nail being a superhero and being Jason Todd. Of course, there should be a Batgirl in this movie, and I would want Sophia Turner to play Barbara Gordon. Well, I think we all know what she's most known for. Plus, she's also best known for being in Game of Thrones and the X-Men movies. So I feel like she would be a perfect job at playing, Barbara Gordon Batgirl for Oracle. Because, I mean, in a way, almost she's like, she's actually blonde, but when she's redhead in a way, she would make a perfect Batgirl. Now, if you want Tim Drake as Red Robin, I would go for none other than Dylan O'Brien. This is actually a really good actor. I mean, he's been in other great movies that we know. Plus, that dude's been really good in movies like Maze Runner, American Assassin, and even Bumblebee. Yeah, those are the movies I mean. And I feel like he would make a perfect choice to be, a Robin or Red Robin because, of my last choice on the sidekicks. But overall, I feel like Dylan O'Brien would make a perfect Robin or Red Robin. And finally, Robin himself, aka Damian Wayne, should be played by Jaden Lebrier. Now, he's best known for being, Billy from It, but I think he would make a perfect, Damian Wayne Robin because, I mean, if you're gonna have, an actual Robin in the movie, you gotta have, an actual teenager playing Robin, and the kid's literally, 16, so in a way, I could see him playing, a kid version of Robin. And of course, there are villains that you need in a Batman movie. Now, I didn't want to go too crazy and throw in, every single Batman villain, but I only want to do, just a total of 8, because I don't want to go too crazy and throw in all of them, and I don't want to do all of them, but these are basically my casting choices if I could pick a villain to be in the Batman movie. If I could pick an actor to play the Joker, I would go for none other than Bill Skarsgård. Now, I would pick him because, like I said in one of my videos, I would want Bill Skarsgård to play the Joker because he could do some incredible things. He could be scary. He could be awesome. He's Pennywise from It. Of course, Joker will also need Harley Quinn, and if I could pick someone to play her, I'd go with Erin Moriarty. And what good is Joker without his Harley Quinn? And I feel like, Erin would make a good Harley Quinn because, other than she's known for being Starlight in The Boys, I just think, she's a pretty actress, and in a way, she could be a good, Harley Quinn. And I know some of you will ask, why not have Margot Robbie be Harley Quinn once again? Yeah, I know most of you might get mad about that, but this is think of this as a reboot thing, so please leave all the DCEU actors out of this. Plus Margot Robbie's right now busy with, Birds of Prey and Suicide Squad 2. But if I could pick a different villain, I'd go for Riddler, and who better to play him than David Tennant? I would really love to see David Tennant take the role. He's been in other great shows, and they're, some of my favorites. Plus, he's been in some of my favorite shows, like Doctor Who, The Good Omens, and even Jessica Jones. And seeing him right next to Batman, that would just make my geeky heart pump. Another Batman villain that I love is Bane, and if I could pick someone to play him, I'd go for Dave Bautista. Dave Bautista would make a perfect Bane because not only he's Drax from Guardians of the Galaxy, but if you could remove the tattoos and put on the perfect probably any type of Bane costume from the comics, from the classic kind or any of the kinds, we would have a perfect Bane. Of course, Batman might want a Catwoman in the movie, so why not have Rachel Weisz play her? I always felt like she could be a good, Catwoman because, in a way, she would, resemble, Anne Hathaway, but not really 100%, but you get the picture of what I'm trying to say. Another villain I'd like to see is Scarecrow, once again on the big screen, and an actor that I could pick for him is Andrew Garfield. Andrew Garfield as Scarecrow, I can really see that happening, but if I had to pick a choice on what type, I'd go for the Arkham Games version where he looks like he's wearing trash and always has needles by his side. Yeah, because Andrew's a skinny guy, and I feel like he would make a good Jonathan Crane, aka Scarecrow. Plus, it would be good to see him in a superhero movie again, other than seeing him as Spider-Man. Another villain would probably be Poison Ivy, and who to play her than Karen Gillan. Now, I'm just a fan of Karen Gillan. I really love her. She's a good actress. And, well, she's been in great movies, and I feel like she would make a perfect Poison Ivy because, I mean, other than she's a redhead, I think with, like, the perfect, like, costume and paint color, we would have a perfect and spot-on Poison Ivy. And final villain would have to be Mr. Freeze, and the actor that would play him is Matthew Good. Now, that was a tricky one for me because I really want to see Mr. Freeze in live action again and not like the one from Batman and Robin. But I really would want to see Mr. Freeze because other than he's a favorite villain of mine from like Batman's Rogues Gallery, but Matthew Good is actually a good actor, and plus he's no stranger to superheroes or DC Comics because he was Ozymandias from The Watchmen. Yeah, he's famous for that. And in a way, I could see him playing Mr. Freeze if they do only this time make sure that the costume's right and everything. And then boom, we have a perfect Mr. Freeze. And that about wraps up my list. And this is basically my choice. You all have your own choice. This is all based off my opinion. If you all have any suggestions or any like actors on who could play this character in a Batman movie, because this is basically like my idea of like if I could cast a Batman movie. So Warner Brothers, DC Comics, I really hope you like it if you're watching. But overall, this is basically my whole list, and I really hope you like it and enjoy it and everything. And well, just to wrap up this video, well, don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, and CosplayMino. That's all my social media names right here. Don't forget to hit the comments down below so you can tell me what you think of this video, and I'm always reading comments here and there. Hit the thumbs up so I know you like this video or even love it, but please don't give me a thumbs down. I hate it when I get those. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button so that way, well, I know that you are subscribed to this channel, and hit the bell so notified right next to it so that way you'll know when I have a next video uploaded. But until next time, guys, this is Dr. Bat Prime 2.0 signing off, and I will see you guys in my next video.